Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to another brand new video. And again, hopefully this doesn't screw me exactly on this camera, because technically I'm just saying is that if I have to keep on installing and then reinstalling, I just hope it's just gonna keep working like a snap, because again, this is just literally what I'm gonna have to deal with here. And also, just as in for Screencastify, hell no, I'm not paying money for Screencastify. I will basically do recordings for free. That's all I would rather do. Now let's just get to the none of the point here. I'm just gonna be speaking about is okay, so Zane, known as Zane Productions, had told me this, by the way, about Verbal Ace character, which I've actually considered watching Verbal Ace a lot. Seriously, a lot. I literally have watched Verbal Ace cartoon beatbox battles during season 1 and almost barely even season 2. And then the remastered. So, what really turned out and what really went wrong? Okay, so just remember, don't stop me. Let me have my own opinion about Verbal Ace. I mean, do I literally have a free amount of good speech? Yes. It's literally called of three. It's called free of speech. When I'm gonna do this quote by saying is, that what I'm doing is like saying is for three free speech. Okay, it's called free speech. That's what everyone does nowadays. That's what's been called is free of speech. Thank you. Now let me have an opinion, and don't stop me just because people won't like it doesn't mean I have to be the one who has to speak about it, because trust me, I'm the same person, just the same person as usual, okay? So just remember, am I going to act a little bit mean? Kinda, because it's literally almost my job, because that's what I would do. I mean, without me going in full mean mode or just me splaining, then that's when a reason is just being so. Anyways, let's get straight to the point here and literally just get straight ahead for me explaining here is that what I'm going to be saying, thorough speaking, is me speaking about Verbal Ace. Okay, so about Verbal Ace. He's a cartoon beatbox battle YouTuber. He's a cartoon beatbox battles YouTuber. So, about him, by the way, he, on the other hand, does cartoon beatbox battles. And then pretty much, of course, he just does season 1 and then the remastered and then, of course, season 2. Because at this very point, I do have to say is what Verbal Ace had done by making a music video is like, seriously? A music video for literally $50. Wow, is that what everyone has gotten now? $50 on a music video by a guy who's liking another character girl? Oh, for Pete's sakes. Like, wow, are we really gonna have so many problems with everything else that doesn't have to be concerned as to be a problem? So, I'm gonna just say is about Verbal Ace. 1. I like this cartoon beatbox battles. 2. I'd say most of them are professional and most of them are the best, even remade or pretty much again remixed or non-remixed. Still, all I'm saying is that Verbal Ace, what the hell did you do? Like, seriously, what the fuck did you just do? Like, bruh, come on, man. Come on. Like, seriously, a $50 music video that you actually did. Ah, God freaking Lord. And just remember, I'm on nobody's side for the straight record during a amount of the video. So just remember, I'm on nobody's side for grantedly just to say so. Even hell, that I would say is that no, I'm not technically on nobody's side. So just remember, I'm not on Verbal Ace's side or even again other people's sides. Just remember that this is only going to be about my opinion and what stands alone, what really will stand alone. And it will not be out, okay? It will just be in for the sake of what has to be said, okay? I mean, again, if nobody just doesn't just say anything, like, why not even just say it? Like, come on now. Like, really, Vocal Ace? I mean, just use your $50 of your $50 of your money to save cartoon beatbox battles. Like, why not use part of that as your money? Like, a music video? Bro, it's literally not okay when you do that. It's not okay. Like, okay, first off, I had a problem with seeing that music video by Verbal Ace getting stripped by a character. No, that's not safe. That's just Like, what is that? A horror movie? I sure as hell would love wanting to know what that horror movie's about. By saying is like one guy gets stripped to a bed, and then one female wants to kill someone on the bed, and then just go on and do their business with it. Because why not? Because I'm not allowed to say most of that stuff on YouTube because I don't want to say it. Because at this point, I'm going to just say is like, come on, like, what is that? Rule 34? Sure, everyone has already know about that problem since now. Like, most people would consider saying that they have their own nature of stuff for that. Like, seriously, I'm, again, saying is hell to the N-O. Seriously, Volvo Ace, get some help, bro. Get some help, my brother. Get some help, bro. Like, come on, shipping me timbers. Come on, man. Like, seriously, Verbal Ace, come on, use your money. Like, bro, I literally like this guy's channel. I really like Verbal Ace's channel. I still actually enjoyed his content still. Like, I mean, okay, first off, the beatboxes were still good. To that very last time I said was his beatbox battles were still good as professional. Like, they were really considering professional to the every other time. So just know that it was amazing. Seriously, it was amazing because just for the fact that yeah, Verbal Ace was an amazing character, and I do say he was a good beatboxer. Even hell, I would say that again, he was a pretty bit of a cool straight person. But into my only opinion, this alone about his music video, throw it in the dumpster. Like, throw it in the dumpster. I mean, again, the music video sucked. I mean, where's the beatboxing in there? Like, where's that beatboxing by saying was, okay, I'm just going to make a line how Robles would do it. Like saying was, love music by Robo Ace Ace. Like, seriously, why can't Robles just make that kind of music? Like, seriously, get something badass in there. Like, okay, get another character that would do it for him. Like, really. Like, I'm sorry I'm gonna laugh a little bit, but this is just a simple fact in reality is just Verbal Ace. Please get yourself some help. I mean, I really want to stick and say is just I want to be considering watching his channel a lot oftenly, but Rubles, please just get yourself some therapy and just get yourself some help and just restrain. What you have to do is if I were myself in his shoes, I wouldn't spin a music video like that. Like, oh, hell no. Like, hell and to the O. Like, absolutely straight up. I mean, when is Robo Ace going to talk about that apology? I mean, where is he going to talk about that? Which I seriously haven't seen that video. Which, I mean, again, he's literally been kind of silent during onto those other topics for whatever he was doing, but I hope that Verbal Ace just sees in his comments for what had to be done or whatsoever by many of his other people being based. Literally been a minute amount of his fans being based. That's all I have to go and just say exactly, but to me, seriously, just really, a music video a music video. I would rather be dead watching that video. I would rather drop freaking 500 pounds of crap horse on my back that I would literally never watch that music video. Like, it rather burned my eyes holes out of this. Like, I would burn my freaking eyes off watching that video. Like, hell straight no. Like, come on. I'm just saying it's just a fact that I'm saying is like, come on, Verbal Ace. Where is that amazing beatbox? Like, where is it? Like, you always like to have that beatbox around with you. I mean, where's that a music beatbox in your era? Like, where is that, dude? Like, where is that? I'm not trying to be weird by saying era, by saying it's aura or era, but I'm just saying it is the same word and similar word. Come on, Verbal Ace. I'm just saying, brother, is that one? I still like this cartoon beatbox battles. Well, I watched this content a long time. I literally considered watching this content a long time ago. I mean, since the society was right, he was right on most times. He was right, even though if he wasn't a fan watching his content there. Still, I'm saying that I'm siding with Sense of Society on his point of view. Just basically saying is that he actually had a great point of lines of saying is how Verbal Ace, I'm being honest, just being honest. What he could have done is just refixed everything. Was just say as Robo Ace would do in his own contract, or maybe one of his teams could just help him by talking about saying is like in a meeting, if it was his team and himself talking in a conversation for what he would do for his team and editors to get back on cartoon beatbox battles, which people really want to see about. I mean, people want to be entertained by his beatbox, not watch some kind of a music video that would turn a little bit more, you know what I'm talking about, because, yeah, that's what I'm talking about here. I mean, to what I'm saying about that music video I've seen, I'm just saying is I'm giving it a thumb down. I'm sorry I've had to not put anything but a thumb up. I'm just saying is that no, I was not impressed with his beatboxing and that kink. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I mean, do I have to always be a tough guy? Kinda, because like I still said again, without a person like me, who would still be the leader alpha here? Like, still, again, that's how everyone acts. Like if they were totally main villains or absolutely main villains and main hero likes. Like that's how it works. That's how everything works like that. Like pretty much having like a whole alpha together. Or maybe that's how that works. Because again, I'm just being straight honest, is that what Roboy should have done is just seriously recap back season one and then get the characters back on his show, like saying is like get Luigi and Tails in. Like I want to see Luigi versus Tails. I want to see that collab in a pounce. I want to see that collab right there from Verbal Ace because I know if he may watch this or won't watch it at all, I'm just saying to Verbal Ace, me to him, that I want to say is get Luigi to face Tails in Cartoon Beatbox Battles Season 2. I mean, okay, I can give Verbal Ace a few amount of options for what he would what he should do. Is that one for what he should do exactly for what he's going to have to do is either put Toad in the beatbox battle with Luigi to join him in, or another option that he could put Knuckles in there just like last time against Black Panther with putting Tails in the ring. Now, do I say am I being for real? Yeah, I mean, I want to be seeing who wins. I mean, I imagine if I want to see Luigi to win against Tails. I mean, bro, Mario had lost the fight, but now I want to see how Luigi wins the game. I just want to see how Luigi wins the game against the opponent. I just want to see how Luigi might get into action and things against Tails. Which I already do technically know that Mario lost to Sonic and Sonic lost to Black Panther and then Deadpool beat him and then Patrick won against Deadpool. Still, I really want to say to Verbal Ace is please just make your cartoon beatbox battles season 2 right now. Just your season 2. Like I really don't hate the guy. I seriously don't. I think he has like a talented beatboxing stuff and beatboxing voice. Seriously, I don't blame the guy at all. I really seriously don't blame, I don't blame Verbal Ace and a few other amount of examples, but I'm just saying for what he should have done in a long time is just add. And I mean, being real is just add Luigi versus Tails, episode 3, season 2, cartoon beatbox battles. That's what I want to see in that fight. And now, who am I going to vote for if he said that he would have been right to say is, oh, who am I going to choose in cartoon beatbox battles? Would be still picking Luigi versus Tails, or would he still pick a random character into episode 3 that he'll save for later? Now, I'm going to say, to be real honest with myself, and then pretty much to Verbal Ace's perspective, and say is this. 1. Again, your option is Verbal Ace, and I know that you might not care, or will care, so just understand that your fans wants your cartoon beatbox battles to continue and live on your legacy. Like, come on, stay the up, stop the down. Like, I really am trying to be this honest and be respectful as I can Even if I have to be the guy that has to take the mean shots, always a bit of the mean, cruel shots, that I'm only saying for right now, that I speak the truth. No lies. Because if I were to lie, who would say anything else? Who would say anything else if it weren't to exist anything? Like, seriously, nothing. Really nothing. So, as I am trying to say, by the way, is that Verbal Ace just needs a few options for what he needs to just do is just please get back on your cartoon beatbox battles for season 2 sake, okay? Just get it in, alright? Like, I really don't know how to make anything more understanding sense for him. Like, I really don't understand any sense for Verbal Ace at this time. Like, I really don't understand why about it. I seriously don't. For understanding why that I would lose brain cells for that music video. Like that music video, I'm just gonna give a 4 out of 10. Since I say I would give it 4 out of 10 or a medium minus to a 3 and 10. Because all I'm saying it's down to a 3 and a 10 that I would rate that music video. It's just hard garbage. It's just a hard garbage. Like it would have been submit to a wall break. Like all I'm saying to right now is just Verbal Ace. I mean, please spend your money wisely. Spend your money wisely. I mean, again, this is the utter reason why that Zane said that he was right, by the way. How he said was to say was that he mentioned about saying is that Verbal Ace is a creep. From, how Sense of Society made that video still. Again, I'm clearly making a point. Verbal Ace for what he needs to do. Again, please get on back with your season 2 beatboxing and then get back on your remastered cartoon beatbox battles for the losers who haven't won a battle, which I actually did vote for SpongeBob, but more people were voting for Mickey Mouse. I mean, obviously, if it was a remastered beatboxing version, correct, over than the original, correct. And then as in for episode 2, like, okay, I really still voted for Pikachu. I still did voted for Pikachu. Like, I mean, I really don't understand why that Rebel Ace didn't have the time by announcing the winner who won. I mean, the only person that Rebel Ace should have done was just do the season 2 and remastered ones of season 1. Like, I really just don't understand why. I just really don't understand. I mean, again, Verbal Ace needs to have a chopping block for however to like get the characters to move on the brackets. Like I'm saying is I'm not trying to say that he's not stupid. I'm not trying to say that he's stupid. I'm just saying that he's smart. A bit smart, but he just needs to know what he needs to be careful on for what he spends. I mean, there's different realities that there's different checking points for either how and either when. I mean, I could be so excited to watch his plush cartoon beatbox battles. I would be excited to see that too, in a good perspective way, but it just didn't happen. Just because that Verbal Ace had to spend the only thing was a music video for $50. Really? $50. I'm just so disappointed in the guy. I'm just a bit disappointed for that music video. I mean, isn't there anything much to say here? I mean, clearly there's not. I mean, it's just not for how I'm saying this. Like, it's just not how I'm going to say the only way how irresponsible that it was just for that music video. I mean, there's just so many things for what reason that people say is to know that it's going to happen to be right. So, as I just said, is again, Verbal Ace, to you, buddy. I know. I'm going to say is, brother, get yourself some help, take yourself some therapy, and take some meditation because basically I have taken meditation before and it changes people's auras in life. It does. Like, I mean, please, Verbal Ace, just take my advice from me. And most likely, if you don't want to, that's fine. I mean, people are still going to continue talking about it, which, I mean, clearly or not, I'm not trying to be the mean person, but I just always have to. Still, again, basically, who cares? I'm just going to say, Verbal Ace, get yourself some help, and please just take some meditation, and also just refresh your memory and get your brain back in track and your legs back into the game. Like you have to get back in season 2 and then remastered of season 1. Like please, Verbal Ace, we will be begging for your mercy, or pretty much the fans' mercy as for you. Is please, Verbal Ace, do not consider again making it super hard to be difficult. Which, I mean, I don't blame the guy still. I just don't blame the guy. I mean, I really am being dishonest that I really watched this show. I seriously have. Like, I really voted for some characters in season 1, though. I still have. Like, I could guess the characters, which I can guess, by the way, is me by me, on the other hand, taking a look on my playlist, or especially just saying again, hopefully or not, that I'm only going to just be making guesses. Because somehow I'm just making guesses. That's only going to be a saying. It's just me making guesses. Completely making guesses. Alright, where the hell is it? Where the hell is it? Oh, there we are. So, as in for what we have of season 1 of Cartoon Beatbox Battles, who did I still voted for in that time? 1. I voted for SpongeBob. 1. Why did I vote for SpongeBob? The reason why I voted for SpongeBob in episode 1 of Cartoon Beatbox Battles is because he destroyed Mickey Mouse. One reason why is that he destroyed Mickey Mouse. Because the reason why I liked that one was because SpongeBob just broke the hammer down on Mickey's head. Because the only thing was funny was that SpongeBob just bashed him hard. You know, while he was saying was pretty much by saying the word every time while he was beatboxing for his only first time of SpongeBob roasting Mickey Mouse. Still, it was hilarious. Like, I loved how the way that was funny. Like, I think that was kind of funny. Now, next one I'll be speaking about is in episode 2. Well, let's just say in episode 2, Pikachu. Okay, so I already did mention about Pikachu, just saying is that he already preferred to win exactly. So why did I prefer Pikachu? The only thing and why that Pikachu deserved it the win exactly than Groot is because Pikachu just brought out all the beatboxing, even if it wasn't good, still. Pikachu had a better chance that I just like saying is, well, gonna have to stand for a little guy who actually was from a Pokemon, which again I don't hate anything about Pokemon, but the only specific way I'll say is that Pikachu should have won the battle against Groot, which was already too late after that entire vote off, exactly until the end of the vote was done. So that was the only considering and condomings that I would have said. Now, in pretty much in episode 3, Joker versus Pennywise. Okay, so why did I vote for Joker? The reason why I voted for Joker over than Pennywise is because I voted for Joker because I love the fact when he called him a buck beaver with teeth. Which, damn! I just loved that roast when Joker said that. Like, seriously, he roasted him hard. Like, whenever the hitting a fan goes down. I love the fact when Joker roasted him because Joker had a better shot of beating Pennywise just in a good formidable wins that Joker should have done was beating Pennywise. But the only thing that didn't happen was that, well, it just didn't seem to happen because Pennywise already beated him to it again by that roast of something like, I don't know, just doing his rim thing exactly from The Shining or whatever, or just from Jack something. Still, I really say again, that's just like how I'm ever going to say is that Joker deserved the win over than Pennywise because Joker just deserved the win. Now, the next one I'm going to say is in the, just saying is on the next one was Cyborg versus Terminator. Okay, so Terminator. The reason why I voted for Terminator and then also the next remastered thing was two reasons. Why? Why did I vote for Terminator? Well, I love the fact when Terminator was saying was you can't dance again or say is whatever to take a crap in the bathroom or something. Like, damn! Like, I love the fact when Terminator was saying was like this. You will never dance again because that's why you are a fool. Like, seriously, that one was funny. Like, I love when the Terminator said that line. Like, bruh, he said the line that you're never gonna dance again. Jesus. Like, bro, Terminator, though, was good. Like, I know the part was funny, but seriously, I mean, more people voted for Cyborg again, which I know that was gonna happen, but I still said Terminator was better than Cyborg, so clearly or not, I said Terminator wins, so who cares? I mean, win or lose, just doesn't matter. Now, next one is Patrick versus Goofy. Okay, why did I vote for Patrick? The reason why I still voted for Patrick because I love the fact when he kept dissing him in the ring. I loved when that was funny. Like the only thing that Patrick was doing was pretty much like saying was a lot of things by saying was he's gonna make me puke, 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 puke. He makes me want to puke, and then he literally throws up in the bag. Still, I just love when he did it. Like Patrick. Seriously, Patrick. Like Patrick. Like I voted for Patrick in episode 4. Like that there I liked right there was funny. Because I think that Patrick had a good cleans of a shot that I voted for Patrick. So clear or not, voted for Patrick and he still won the whole thing. Now, I actually did want to say was Deadpool versus Deadshot. I voted for Deadshot. Because the reason why I voted for Deadshot, by the way, was because he had a better rhyming disses. By the way, had a lot of better rhyming disses that Deadshot did, was just roast him on a few other blocks of times. Even though that Deadpool had a lot of big bat comes up right every time to knock him out, but still, I voted for Deadshot, not Deadpool. I mean, if it was reversed backwards, then Deadshot could have another good go of wins to prove himself that he would won the whole thing, but technically not. Now, next one I'm going to say is who did I vote for? I voted for was Batman. So, Batman. The reason why I voted for Batman was because, well, I just voted for Batman because he just had a lot of good things in there. Because I just voted for Batman. And for a lot of good reasons is why I voted for Batman because he was just, I don't know, rock and roll and stuff. Like, he was a rock of king. Like, he was a king of rock and roll there. Like, he was a king of rock, of punk rock. Like, seriously, he was a king of that. Like, he's a king. Like, Batman was the king of it. And then, of course, I love the fact where even though the Joker was in there, I mean, I really don't hate the Joker and all, but seriously, yeah, ouch. Poor Joker. But seriously, again, yep. And then I know that Black Panther already won the fight since I already know that Black Panther won because I really didn't even care because even if some of them won, still, I'm just saying what I have to say is my advice. Now, anyway, next one would be is, of course, so the only next one that would be is Thanos. And then with Thanos versus Darkseid. Okay, so here's a big good reason why I voted for Thanos or whatever exactly. Because the reason why I voted for Thanos or even nearly Darkseid because there was like a two-way vote exactly. Like it was a two-way vote win on both of them. Like I couldn't decide. Like damn, I couldn't decide. Like after when that fight was off, I mean the gloves went off permanently. With however Thanos and Darkseid were both battling out against each other. Like I love how that battle was going in there because, bro, the battle was just like, dang. I just like the way how that battle was going. Like all the bashing, all the time. Like the bashing, though, the bashing. Yeah, the bashing right there. So that's all I had to say on that battle was just like, yeah. I mean, yeah. Anyway, so Thanos already won the fight, so technically that was the fight. Next up was SpongeBob versus Deadpool. Okay, so there was almost like a few good reasons why I said was that well. Okay, how do I say this and how do I say who won was SpongeBob? I don't care if Deadpool still won the fight already, but I'm saying is that SpongeBob was a good winner. He still won, or whatever that he still didn't win. I'm just saying is that SpongeBob had a better shot. Like SpongeBob had a better shot than Deadpool. Like I mean, again, I clearly do say was that funny. Like he called him a baby. Like oh my god. Okay, that was the funniest one there too. And also with Doodlebob joined in SpongeBob. damn, okay, I remember Doodle Bob. I remember Doodle Bob. Like, I seriously do. Like, I mean, okay, that the only thing I said was that SpongeBob did so well was, oh my god, like, I never knew SpongeBob just hit him hard. A few times being hit hard exactly, but Deadpool seriously just keep destroying him and dunking him. I mean, I just didn't like the way how Deadpool just keeps saying was the way how he just roasted SpongeBob a lot of times. Sure, a true amount of things that Deadpool said were right exactly a few amount of times because who would not be that obvious? I mean, SpongeBob literally failed his driver's license for so many, how many, God knows what, for how many times he failed all the time for driver's license and stuff. Which I seriously don't blame SpongeBob for how he won or failed. But seriously, that's all I had to say. So, clearly or not, that Deadpool won the fight. Anyway, next up is Patrick versus Thanos. Okay, so Patrick versus Thanos. Alright, how am I going to explain that battle? How am I going to explain that battle? Okay, so the only thing I'm going to have to explain about that battle was Patrick versus Thanos. Okay, so one, who did I vote for? I voted for Patrick. Because you want to know why I voted for Patrick? The reason why I voted for Patrick, by the way, was because that he, on the other hand, beated Thanos in so many huge ways that Patrick just dunked Thanos. I mean, I like the fact when Thanos got destroyed by Patrick. Like, bro, Patrick just got him. I mean, he just got him in the goose goose. Like, I'm talking about, like, saying was the nerd getting kicked in the nuts, which I'm talking about that one. I'm saying is that Patrick just beated Thanos. I love the fact when, by saying was that, by saying was purple, though. I mean, damn, he made fun of his face. Which, okay, that there I'm going to say is facts to Patrick, my boy Patrick. So anyway, that's all I had to say was going on down in that battle, so I voted for Patrick. Anyways, next battle is Pennywise versus Groot. Okay, so who won this fight? I mean, it's technically obvious here that we already know what was obvious. So, what the only thing was obvious about something about that was saying is who won the battle and who won this time was Pennywise. You want to know why I voted for Pennywise? Bro, Pennywise destroyed Groot by calling him by so many other things by going on his boots exactly or slippers. Like, damn. Like, the only thing I find funny with that one, that was good. Seriously good. Like, Pennywise just beated him. And also was about to use a spray killer to destroy weeds. Like a wood killer. Like, oh, let's go. Like, Groot was going to get destroyed by him anyway. Like, I voted for Pennywise, and he so won the battle in a good amount of ways to beat him. Like, I loved when Pennywise just got him, though. Like, golly damn, Pennywise. Yep. Yep. Now, next one. Who did I vote for in the next battle was Sonic versus Black Panther. Okay, so there could have been so many options by me voting for who and who, since they were technically about talking about dad jokes, or maybe talking about like a similar joke at some other turn of events, as I'm saying is, who won this battle? Sonic. So I voted for Sonic, and you want to know why I voted for Sonic? Was because he dissed him hard. Like a little bit somewhere hard, but not in a good strangle energy that hit him that hard though. Like, I really love the fact when Sonic was calling him by his real name by saying was the Cella. Like, oh my god, I loved when he was talking about saying the nursery roast. Oh my god, like a vet. Like, gotta take the kitty back to a vet. Like, oh, like taking him to a vet. Like, that was funny. I liked when Sonic said that by saying was, you're gonna lose. Like, yes, Sonic, let's go. And also, I loved my boy Knuckles in that battle. Like, I voted for Sonic because my boy Knuckles was in that fight. Based to say that he was joining with Tails, Shadow, and Amy. Like, OM God. Like, I still voted to this day, voted Sonic over than Black Panther. So I still voted for Sonic. Now, here comes another one. So the only next one, by the way, is the next one called is the next one is Patrick versus Pennywise. And want to know why I would say who won? Patrick. Because the reason why I'm saying I'm voting for Patrick again is because I voted for him in a good way. I love the rhyming. I loved when Patrick was playing a piano, like a somewhat kind of an instrument that Patrick was playing by saying was penny, 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 can't you see? I left you a poop on the whatever that he said, like put him on poop on the Christmas tree. Yeah, poop on the Christmas tree. By saying it's okay, let me say it again. Penny, 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 can't you see? I put a poop in the Christmas tree, and a penny, 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 can't you see? I put a poop in a poop in a whatever. Sorry, it's gonna be a little hard for me to speak the rhyming or just speak the layers of that, but still, I voted for Patrick in that battle. I was loving the way he mentioned so much by saying the word poop every time he was saying crap. Like, okay, that was funny by saying a lot of jokes. Like, Patrick was the main person to win against Pennywise because I knew Patrick had a good shot to roast against Pennywise, even though I didn't like the fact when Pennywise said was talking about my boy Patrick by saying was, that he mentioned about SpongeBob saying was, well, he's gonna go and make out with his girlfriend. Like, that's what Pennywise just said at his face. Like, Jesus Christ, you don't have to go on that. Like, no. No, like, come on. My boy Patrick isn't gay. He isn't gay with SpongeBob. Like, no thanks. I don't want to see that. Like, no way isn't that true. Like, no way it's not true. Like, please tell me to God it's not true. By saying how that is so backwards. Like, okay, I'm saying is I still voted for Patrick. Even no matter what, I still voted for him. So, clearly makes a point. Anyway, Deadpool versus Black Panther. Okay, so how do I explain the next one? Okay, so how do I explain it? Okay, so the only thing I have to explain about that one is, okay, listen. So, when I said I voted for either which ones, I mean, I didn't literally vote for those two characters. I mean, pardon me. If I had to vote for either one of those characters, it would have been Deadpool. Because why did I vote for Deadpool? One, I voted for Deadpool, how he called him a kitty exactly, or going the kitty later or something. Or like, I mean, Jesus, Deadpool. Like, okay, he smacked him out of good smacks. Like, he smacked him a lot. Like, really smacked him a lot, though. Like, I still voted for pretty much like Deadpool, though. I still voted for Deadpool. Like, I mean, yeah, I still voted for him. Because one reason why, though, I still voted for Deadpool was because, well, I just voted for him. Because I didn't have a good way to say as I voted for Pennywise. I mean, didn't vote for Black Panther, but, I mean, still, I didn't really basically voted for Black Panther because, sure, Black Panther's good rhyming, had so many good things to it, but, yeah, Deadpool's was pretty better. I mean, sorry. I mean, the ancestors, I'll still respect that. I mean, I can still barely respect that for the ancestors for what Deadpool was saying on his own word, but I mean, Deadpool was just pretty better. A little bit better, but smacked it a lot harder on him by saying was, is that your final last answer? Like, I am really saying that is bananas. Like, really straight bananas. Not crazy bananas, but highly the higher bananas. That Deadpool did that. Like, goddamn Deadpool. Anyway, here comes the last moment I'll talk about is saying is Patrick versus Deadpool. Okay, so why did I vote for Patrick or nearly Deadpool? Okay, so I'm going to say is Patrick again. So, it's been literally 4 times I said I voted for Patrick, and then now we are saying voted for Patrick. So, why did I vote for Patrick? Reason why is I voted for Patrick because, yeah, I'm saying I voted for Patrick because Deadpool and Pennywise were both making smacks on Patrick too much. Like, too much. Mentioning SpongeBob to get his ass kicked. Seriously, I mean, what's with that? Like, what the hell, Deadpool, was that for? I mean, what was that for, man? Like, come on. Like, what was that for? Still, what was that for? Anyway, so, just wanted to say, by the way, is that yes, I did vote for Patrick because I knew that he was going to win the whole thing. Even if he was going to save SpongeBob, then yes, I voted for Patrick, and that was the end of the final thing I'm saying, is that that's the end of the final. So, anyway, I voted for Patrick, and that was my end and my discussion, because that's all I said. That's why I barely even liked from pretty much from season 1. Even hell, I even made like a whole list chart of me saying is who I voted for, considering who I voted for in season 1. But yes, in season 2, okay, where's season 2 at? Where the hell is it? Alright, where the hell is season 2? Okay, so in season 2, in cartoon beatbox battles during in season 2, who did I vote for in that time? Shadow versus Vegeta. Okay, I voted for Shadow because he dissed him in the ring. I seriously would say that Shadow dissed him in the ring and made fun of him so much that it was funny. Again, I'm not a Dragon Balls fan guy. I'm more of a Sonic guy. And then a few other characters I actually do like exactly, but seriously, I still voted for Shadow. I still voted for Shadow since technically I would vote for Shadow in the battle since I'm more of a Knuckles guy, but I still say Shadow would win a chance for beating Vegeta, but again, voted for Shadow. Anyway, next vote I would say Skipper versus Dave. Alright, so who did I vote for between Madagascar versus Despicable Me? Okay, who did I vote for this one? I voted for Skipper. Because the reason why I voted for Skipper, because damn, I love the fact when Spaghetti I love when Skipper or yeah, Skipper. Yes, Skipper. The reason why I voted for Skipper, by the way, he said was, "Come back to your little home, back on your respectable lives." Like, jeez, he brought a bit about a big smack on Dave, like the Dave minion. Like, ooh. I'm sure as no people already voted for Dave for the matter of the fact that I know he won anyway in any matter of the ring. But yes, I already know. So I just wanted to say, by the way, is hope you guys consider understanding why I said I voted for saying is I voted for pretty much out of the season 1 or season 2 people because I technically voted for them because that's all I'm just saying at my other perspective. So just remember, I'm saying this one more time. Verbalase, please, will everybody know, just please, get back on your season 2 cartoon beatbox battles and then get back on your season 1 cartoon beatbox battles of the losing streak, or maybe so-called winning streak again. Who cares? As long as Verbalase gets back on his remastered Season 1 beatbox battles, and then as in for Season 2 cartoon beatbox battles, which that's what he should do right now. And I will say this again, is that who would probably be in Episode 3? Would it be Sonic or Tails? Would it be Luigi versus Tails, or would it be somebody else? Because I'm clearly saying again, who really knows who gets to be in season 2? Because who knows? So, as in the matter of respect, by the way, please be sure to give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified. And please just give Verbalase some advice and just tell him from what I said throughout this video of me saying is you can either go to a therapy and just pretty much just get some help. Just only him to get himself some help for what he done, or maybe for whatever. But seriously, again, just wanted the guy to get back on his beatboxing game or whatever that he's doing. So, technically or not, this is going to be the only thing I'm going to talk about. So just remember, I'm not going to do any retakes during this. I'm only one to be expect him to have an apology video for what he did for that $50 thing or whatever that he made or something in that music video, because I'm just saying that one is pure trash. So anyway, without that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. And also, am I really going to talk about the exact same thing again about pretty much in Final Phase 4? Maybe in a revisited. Yes, maybe a little bit, but not too much. It might be a little bit more as people count the numbers. How many times did I said about Verbal Ace? So, as I really did said, by the way, please be sure to understand is give this video a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified. Thank you. Anyways, without that being said, everyone, if you guys are a true Devin-Foxy fan, subscribe. And if you're a real Devin-Foxy fan, please be sure to subscribe. That will be not a bad person or maybe a person who backstabs me. So, again, be a real true Devin-Foxy fan, no fake. Devin-Foxy fans, allowed. And then without that being said, I appreciate it. And without that being said right now is thank you. And I will be sure to see you in the next video. Peace out, everyone, and sayonara. See you next time. And my name is Yosemite Sam, the smartass cowboy speaking. And see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.